going to bed. This one, you do it last. When your feelings is ready. All these ones, you do it last when you're, so that it won't change color. So these ones are the last ones. So as you're putting it on the tray, that's when you're doing all these ones. So that once you cut, you just put it.
Okay, can we warm? Okay. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
One mudu. Depending on the environment you're selling, she understand. Butter, you can finish this too. If you want it to, or 1.5 of it. If you want, like what I said, chopper is the best, but chopper is expensive. Like if you go and buy half mudu, half kilo, well, all you need, let it come out. You can't even finish that half kg. So depending on the environment you're using and the amount you're selling. Yeah, what's the question? Not at all. It won't, if you add granite oil, it won't be meat pie again. That's instead of butter, use granite oil. No. At all. Any other question? Before we now go to you. Naira one. You understand? Because some people will tell you I can't afford 250. Why not 100 naira? Because once you put it on this big one, it will be too big. And you put it on the second size, it will be too small. And they will tell you that this thing is too small. So you use your eye to gauge to bring out the 100 naira one. The only thing is that when you flip the two, you use fake to yes. Electric to do what? Electric stove won't give you because it goes up and comes down. The light is not steady now. That's the case of using non-sticky frying pan and with a pot. You know that pot, that cover of pot will serve as that pan. That pan that will be, that's the pan that is inside the oven. So that cover of pot, as I saw on the internet, will serve. But you have to, for the egg roll, what we need is I don't have money for. You can add milk flavor, together with that your sugar, that your sugar solution and salt. That's what maybe you want to make for the one you eat in your house. You understand? You can add that milk flavor with that your sugar, that you have your sugar and salt. You can add it there. You understand? Then that one that you're saying that you look inside is not done. That's what I'm saying. When you use high flame. If the fire is too hot, you know that when your fire is too hot, it will turn brownish. When you open inside, you find out that the inside is not done. But that's why I said it's better either you use gas that you can control, or you use kerosene, that stove, that you can control. Using charcoal, you can't control charcoal. And when you're frying, you can't bring it down. Because once you bring it down, it will soak oil. So when you use gas or stove, you control it. You don't make it too high, you don't make it too low. Another thing is that if the fire is too low, it soaks oil. So you have to regulate it in between high and low. When you're starting off, you can start with high flame. As you're progressing, you start reducing it. As you're progressing, you start reducing until when it now turns brownish. You can fry like 10 to 15 minutes so as it will give you what you want, in as much as it will take your time.
Another question is that as if I'm going to, as in I want to bake donuts, as I want to bake donuts, egg roll. Then I'm using 1 mudu. I want to bake 1 mudu. And how much? Fry 1 mudu. Sorry, I want to fry 1 mudu. How much butter would I?
That's what I said. The size of the quantity of butter depends on you.
Butter
but to me, I feel, and I've tried. I've done an experiment. I found out that when you have enough butter, it comes out very fine. If you see the texture of the egg roll, you will love it. And when you open inside, you find out that the inside is very, very attractive. It depends on the quantity. Some people will just put like this. It doesn't. But if you find out that when you put enough butter, it doesn't take butter as such. Some people, they don't even add butter. Some don't add. It depends. If you use something like this to add to that flour, it comes out very fine. And you even make the egg roll to be a little bit soft. Even if it stays till from morning till evening. When they open it, you find out it still come out that crunchy. But when you don't have enough butter, it comes out hard. You can even from there, just like I said, 1 mudu, depending on the way you cut, can give you 15. You can give you half crate of egg, depending on how you cut it. You can come out 10. You use out of it to do buns as well.
If you are mixing your flour with yeast and all the rest of them, will you add water?
No. That your water, I said initially, when you want to start, you mix your sugar. Like I said, like 1 mudu. Some people don't like something too sugary. Like now, I use 6 spoons of this for 1 mudu. And now you now put salt to bring down this sugar taste. You've already mixed here. You leave it. When you finish, when you're pouring your sugar solution into your flour and this thing, you don't pour it at once. You pour it gradually. As you're mixing, you're pouring it gradually. Then when this solution is finished, and you've not gotten the kind of texture that you want, you can start with ordinary water until you get that paste that you want it to be. She understand? Oh, okay. Okay. We are starting with egg roll now.
We are starting with the practical of the egg roll now. Pending the time that the ingredients of the fillings of the meat pie will be ready. We've been taught about the ingredients for the fillings of the meat pie, right? So let's quickly work on the egg roll now. Praise God. The facilitator for the soap, Vaseline, spray is around. Put your hands together for Pastor Mrs. I've forgotten. Oriomisan. Put your hands together for her. She's at the back. Praise God. Bring stove. Let's quickly boil the egg and